Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ventraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad-gītā ki jai, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Bola Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol Jai. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody to today's session of Bhagavad-gītā. Today we are going to discuss session 3. We are going to discuss Bhagavad-gītā 1.1, little bit practical application from the purports. Okay. So so far we have discussed the overview of the first chapter, right? In that we saw first verse, Dhritarashtra Sanjayam Pruchati. Dhritarashtra asked the Sanjaya. Okay. And from 2 to 11, we saw Duryodhanasya Bhitihi Senanam Parichaya Cha. Means there is fear of Duryodhana and introduction of the armies. Duryodhana goes to Dronacharya and tells, he tells about his army and he tells about the Kauravas army. Okay. Then next section we have Shankanadaha Pandavanam Vijaya Lakshanani Cha. So there everybody blows their conch shells and there are some symptoms of victory, symbols of victory for Pandavas. Okay. Next one is Arjunasya Sainyavalokanam. Then Arjuna will go and sees in the middle of the armies who are there assembled, like fathers, grandfathers, and everybody. And then he becomes into illusion and he feels he doesn't want to fight any war. Then he says Hetavaha. Hetavaha means causes. He gives the reasons why he should not fight. He gives 4 reasons in this chapter, and next chapter he gives 1 more reason. Okay. And we discussed the first verse earlier by understanding the steps to understand the shloka. Okay. So first step is Padachchedaha, splitting the words and sandhis. Padarthoktihi. So where we identify the vibhaktis, identify the compound words and then words meanings. Okay. Anvayakaranam, then we put it in the prose order, the way we talk. So by reading the English sentence, we'll be able to understand. Next, Bhavartaha, understanding the meaning in Sanskrit based on the meanings, and then we now express that in normal language, like either our language or English or simple Sanskrit or any other language. So that way we understand the whole shloka. And we discussed that in Bhagavad-gītā 1.1 already. So this was a verse. So everybody of you already memorized this verse? Ovi, did you memorize this verse already? Okay.
Actually,
How about that?
Like before the class even started, I memorized it, but like.
Okay, yes, I understand. Okay, Daita, you also memorized, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so all of you can tell. Whoever has memorized can tell actually on their video, and you can tell. Ovi, you can tell.
Like I only know like the English version, not the changed version.
No, this one, the verse. I want you to tell this verse.
Dhritarashtra Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yutva Mamakaha Pandavasaiva Kim Kuruvat Sanjaya.
Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. Okay, can you tell this again?
Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Daita vadatu.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे संवेतायुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किम् अकुर्वत् संजय.
See, Akurvata. Okay. Oh, Daita, this is Sanskrit. Okay, this is a full ta. How do you say? Kim
अकुर्वत् अकुर्वता.
Akurvata. Ta. See, you have to have the akara. Okay. Akurvata. Can you tell? Akurvata.
अकुर्वता.
Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. I think my internet is not. Who is there? Deepak Satvik. Satvik, can you tell this verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah. Can Satvik tell this verse from? I cannot see
Satvik.
you, but
Satvik ಹೇಳು.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय.
you should not say akurvata. Kim akurvata? Can you tell Satvik?
किम् अकुर्वत
Kim
सञ्जय.
Kim akurvata Sanjaya.
किम् अकुर्वत सञ्जय.
Good job. So now what we'll do is we discussed the Anvaya for this earlier in the earlier class, right? Which is Dhritarashtra Huvacha, He Sanjaya, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, Yutsavaha, Samavetaha, Mamakaha Pandavascha, Eva Kim Akurvata. So we understood the meaning. He Sanjaya is Sambodhana, where he is addressing Sanjaya, and who is speaking? Dhritarashtra is speaking. And he's saying this is a Saptami Vibhakti in Dharmakshetra, in Kurukshetra, Yuyutsavaha, desiring to fight, Samavetaha, having assembled, Mamakaha, my sons, Pandavaha and sons, Kim Akurvata, what did they do? So this is what we discussed earlier. So now we'll try to get some points from the purport and try to see some practical application. And this is Srila Prabhupada's translation. Okay, somebody can read. Ovi, can you read this?
Yes, Mataji. Dhritarashtra said, O Arjuna, after my sons and the sons
Oh, Sanjaya.
O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra desiring to fight, what did they do?
Okay. So now I've highlighted certain things in different colors. So we'll try to see, what is the significance of this. So first point is, where were they situated? Where is Dhritarashtra and Sanjaya at this point? Who can tell? When Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya about the war, where they are?
They were in royal palace.
Yeah, they are in royal palace in Hastinapur. Okay. And where is the war taking place? Narsimha Maruti Bhavanto Vaktum Shaknati. Kurukshetra, it's a little bit far away place. Hastinapura is like a kind of capital city, and that's where they are there. And how is it that Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, what is happening in the Kurukshetra? How can he tell Sanjaya? Who knows this? Who knows the significance?
Because he has the by Vyasadeva gave him one blessing that he can from his he has some special eyes in his he has a special eyes that he can notice what is happening in war.
Okay, so Vyasadeva is Sanjaya's guru, and he pleased his Guru Maharaj very nicely. So he gave him a blessing for television. Tele means far, vision means seeing from far, right? See, we these days, people are watching cricket matches. So it's happening somewhere in Dubai, somewhere. But through TV, we are able to see them as if it's happening in front of us. So like that, Sanjay is also able to see the war which is happening in Kurukshetra. Okay. So that is the mercy of okay. Narsima Kim.
Only in the war he can see, or anywhere else he can see.
I don't know specifically, but yeah, I think because sometimes the blessings are given for a specific service, like that. So we don't know. We need to find out specifically. Okay. Next one is, see, what does this indicates? Like, see, my sons, I put it in red, and sons of Pandu, I put it in green. And so what does this indicate of Dhritarashtra's mentality? Can anybody guess?
That is telling that my sons means he's telling to only his sons, and the Pandu sons means like he's differentiating them from his sons.
See, my sons is a very closer indication. My mama, related to me, right? My sons means very atmiyata is there, tatra. Means very affectionately. Sons of Pandu means far away people, like sons of, that person. But actually, Pandavas and Kauravas are all part of Kuru dynasty. Correct? Yes, they are all effectively the ancestor is Kuru. They are all called practically Kauravas only. So he could have just told Kauravas have assembled, but he told my sons and sons of Pandu. So he's expressing partiality there. So it is said that so not only Dhritarashtra is blind materially, he's also spiritually blind. That's a very important point because of his attachment to his sons. So he is very, first of all, the righteous kingdom was supposed to be given to sons of Pandu because the Pandu Maharaj was the um, uh, king initially. Because of the curse, he left the kingdom and went, right? And then naturally, elder sons will, especially Yudhishthira Maharaj, is the elder son and elder among all the eldest among all the Kauravas. So he is supposed to get the kingdom. But then he cheated Dhritarashtra Maharaj. He took the position because Pandu went and the children are very small. He took the position of a king. But by enjoying that position, he started thinking, oh, somehow I will try to give my kingdom to my sons instead of the Pandus. Then he part of his sons, Duryodhana, everybody, they did lot of plans to kill Pandavas. They put the fire. What are some of the bad things they did, Kauravas? Can you tell, Daita?
They gave poison to Bhima.
Oh, okay. Daita?
Ma'am, they put on, ma'am, they sent Pandavas to another palace and set that palace to fire.
Yes,
fire.
yes, Lakshagraha. They put the fire, so they tried to kill him so many ways, and they invited for the gambling match where the Shakuni told that I have a special dice, whatever I tell it will play. So let's invite and take away all their kingdom. So they did all these things, and then there was disrobing of Draupadi, so many things, and Dhritarashtra was a king sitting silently watching everything. As if like, oh, I don't know what's happening. He acts innocent like that, but because of that he also has to get punishment. So that's why, because of the partiality, is because of attachment, actually, no affection, attachment, bodily attachment. Okay, see, attachment is good. We can be attached to devotees, Guru, Krishna, you know all these things, and to family members also. As long as they're helping us in our devotional service, in our parents, they're all helping us, we can be attached to them. But attachment for the sake of enjoyment, like, oh, my brother, you are somebody different, that kind of things are not really a spiritual mood. What is the real spiritual mood is, who knows this verse? Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. Anybody knows? Okay, let's Maruti Vadatu.
विद्याविनय सम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे गवेष्टिने शुनचैव श्रपाके च पण्डितः समदर्शिनः.
See, Pandita, a learned person, is Samadarshina. Means he sees everybody equally. He sees a person who is Vidya Vinay Sampanne. He has Vidya. So he sees a elephant and he sees a dog eater. He sees a dog as well as, who is other one? Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmani Gavi Hastini. Gavi is the cow, right? Brahmana. Also, everybody they see equally. Okay, he sees equally. What do you mean he's seeing equally? Means he sees that everybody is actually part of Krishna. They are all Krishna's amshas, right? Only the external body is different, but they are all Krishna's part and parcel. And because of the body, they behave differently, but actually, originally, they are spirit souls. So that's the real knowledge. That's why they don't differentiate. Oh, my son, other son. They try to share knowledge with everybody. They try to give Krishna consciousness to everybody. That's the learned person. Okay. So now the other question is important thing is, Dhritarashtra is asking, what did they do? Is there anything special about this question or funny about this question?
He is scared whether Pandavas had did something to Kauravas.
Yeah. See, first of all, he is only telling Dhritarashtra, Yuyutsavaha. Yuyutsava means what? Desiring to fight. And then he's asking, what did they do? This question is very funny. See, imagine a situation at home. Mother says, children have come to the dinner table desiring to eat. Then the mother only asks, what did they do? Isn't it funny? Yes, funny, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Because so they've come.
Because he noticed that the pilgrimage of Pandavas is very what you call, it has lot of pious people did lot of activities there. So it has it, and the Pandavas are very pious and the Kauravas are very bad. So that pious place will only help the Pandavas because they are pious, and the Kauravas are not pious, so that can become like hard for them. So he acts.
Yes, that's the reason he's asking. But first of all, I'm talking
And
about this. It seems very funny. Like he only knows they're desiring to fight, and he's asking, what did they do? That means the acharyas are telling now there is a deeper reason why he's asking. That's what we need to discuss. Okay, one reason Narasimha told that first of all he doesn't want any compromise because the place we are in has the effect on the people. Even though they come, like all of them are desiring to fight if they have come, but if the holy place is so saintly, then Kauravas may think, oh, why I have to snatch the kingdom from Pandavas? It's okay, let's share. Or Pandavas may think, oh, let's not fight, we will give up fighting, we will go. Or there will be some sandhi, or the union between them. But then he doesn't want that union because he wants this kingdom to their sons without any block, kantaka, any thorn. Without any thorn, he wants the kingdom. So he feels the Pandavas as the thorns, and he really wants the war because he knows on his side who are the powerful people on on Kaurava's side, whom he has confidence. Vatatu,
Bhishma.
Deepak, Nasima. Bhishma is there.
Dronacharya, Kripacharya,
Ah,
Ashwatthama,
yes.
Baba
Yeah.
Bhishma, preparedness.
Yes, these are all great warriors. They're all Maharathis. So all of them are there. So he's confident nobody can defeat Bhishma. So I really want a war so that Pandavas will definitely get killed and my sons will get the kingdom without any blockage. Okay. So Deepak and Narasimha, you have to say something?
Mataji, that
Oh, okay.
Dhritarashtra was in Digbramita, no? So he had doubt whether what would happen. Even though he had a big army than Pandavas, he had a fear that what will happen to my sons if they are defeated or something, some illusionary happened to him.
No, actually, at this point, he is very confident if the war happens that the Kauravas win. Okay, that's why he wants to know that they don't have any compromise. Okay, that's one reason. That's what acharyas have mentioned. Okay, next, Narasimha.
Is to call this but you told that there is two types of it. If that Pandavas tell that I do compromise, that if they don't want to fight and they tell that I don't want to fight, I will leave it, I will give that this thing to them, then the Dhritarashtra is scared that they'll again come later and they'll spoil everything.
Correct, correct. So actually, it's not that he wants kingdom for his own sons. He also wants Pandavas to go away. So then in future also there's no problem for him. So that also has evil. He has evil minded in that way. Next one is Kurukshetram Deva Yajanam, means a place of worship. Deva means God. Yajana means place of worship. Kurukshetram. In Vedas, it's written like that. So he's concerned the place may affect the outcome of the war. So even if the war happens, even though he's confident that the Kauravas will has strength, he's afraid about the outcome of the war because the holy place affects positively for the holy people and it affects negatively the adharmic people, which are Kauravas, right? Can you think about some examples in your life? How, when you went to different places, like for example, temple versus maybe a movie theater versus something else, how you felt a difference in your, experience? Did you notice any difference? Can you share some of the realizations? Maybe Daita, Deepak, anybody? Did you notice anytime any difference? Maybe you didn't go to movies at all. I don't know. Did you notice a difference? Okay, I will tell you my personal experience. When I was
Mata-
initially coming, 1 minute, when I was initially coming to Krishna consciousness, which is like 2001 to like that. So I was living with a roommate. She was eating meat. She's a Christian, everything. That was home. And I used to go to Friday programs, attend devotee programs, everything. And in my car, somehow, I don't know yet kirtans, everything. So I was playing some film music like that. So I attend nicely Friday program. I used to be so surcharged, so happy. The moment I sit in the car and on the music, immediately I used to feel the difference. Hey, this is different. This music is very different from the kirtan which I heard. It has a different effect. So I could immediately sense that actually. So that's why, not only the place, the people and everything has an effect on us. This is called Sangha. Okay, Deepak Padatu.
I was saying that in a movie theater that after Narsimha movie came, so all the sadhus were also came to that first time to the movie theater.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah, so some good movies are good for everybody. But if suppose if talking about bad movies, then obviously, it has a different effect. You will get excited about, fighting or whatever they're showing, and the thoughts remain with you. And not only thoughts, it affects our consciousness also, the vasanas, everything. It has a long-term impact on us. So we should try to be as Krishna conscious as possible in the that sanghas as much as possible, so we can protect our consciousness, like that. Next one, yeah, as I mentioned, there he's confident the Kurus will win, okay, because of Dronacharya and all the elders who are on his side, okay. Everybody understood, right? What is the significance of asking what did they do, right? Okay, so now in the next paragraph, Acharyas mention the paddy field analogy. Okay, paddy field. So paddy field, as paddy, right? Paddy means wheat. One we eat for making chapati, right? So in that, whenever we grow anything, there are multiple things we need to do to take care of the field. See, one is first of all, you put a seed, then you water the seed, then it grows. As it grows, the water also actually stimulates the weeds. The weeds means unwanted things. They also keep growing. But if they become stronger, the original plant becomes weaker and it doesn't get the energy, the nutrients. That weed only starts taking. So there will be a farmer who keeps checking everywhere and removing the weeds from time to time, so that the real paddy keeps growing. So that's the general field work. So, Acharyas have come, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Kshetra. Based on this word Kshetra, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Maharaj says, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that the Saraswati Devi is inspiring him to think about the paddy field analogy in this case. So, for example, Kurukshetra or Dharma Kshetra is like a paddy field. Then the healthy paddy crop which we want to grow are Yudhishthir Maharaj and all the righteous leaders like the Pandavas. And the father of the crop or the person who is taking care of the crop is nothing but Sri Krishna himself. So how a farmer waters the crop, Sri Krishna time to time during the Kurukshetra war, he provided his help, right? In many, many places. He protected the Pandavas. Can you think of some examples how Krishna protected Pandavas? Marathi, Vadatu, everybody tell some things.
When that snake arrow came, that time Krishna pushed the chariot lit 1 inch down and saved Arjuna.
Okay, so this is Karna shooting the arrow, correct? and that arrow is meant to Arjuna Karna shooted the arrow, and that arrow for sure is going to hit the destination. That was a blessing it was given. So then to protect Arjuna, Krishna kind of pushed his leg a little bit such that the chariot goes a little bit down. So the arrow comes and hits Arjuna's throne, and that's it. But it doesn't hit him, right? That's one thing. Okay. Deepak?
Krishna helped Draupadi when Dushyasana was pulling her sari.
Yes, that's one thing. Yes, good. But in the war, anything else you think of in the war? Natsima, Ovi, Daita? There are many things. Imagine the whole war, right? See, how did they kill Dronacharya? Dronacharya's son's name is
He
what?
told his son Ashwatthama is dead.
See, Ashwatthama.
Afterwards, to make it right, Yudhishthira Maharaj was not speaking any lies. To make it right, Bhima killed the elephant named Ashwatthama. So then,
Yeah.
when Dronacharya came to ask Yudhishthira Maharaj, is Ashwatthama is dead? Yudhishthira Maharaj told, yes, Ashwatthama is dead. By
Yes.
that, Dronacharya was killed.
Yeah, so he spoke half lie. Okay. And then what else? What else? See, how did Karna die? Right? See, Krishna made the chariot got stuck in the mud, right? And then Karna says, give me some time. I have to put my chariot properly so I can fight again. And when Karna is helping the chariot, Krishna told Arjuna, you shoot the arrow now. Then Arjuna says, oh, he's on the floor, he's on the earth. I'm supposed to not kill it. He said, no, you do it. This is the only way you can conquer. Like that. And even when Bhishma Deva tried to attack Arjuna, right? Then what did Krishna do? Krishna brought Shikandi. He knows what exactly is the way Bhishma Deva can drop his arrows. So they bought Shikandi, and then seeing Shikandi, Bhishma Deva dropped his arrows, and then Arjuna was able to shoot arrows and put him on the deathbed of arrows. See, so many ways Krishna, actually some people criticize Krishna, what kind of God he is. He's creating so much violence. But violence in itself is not wrong. See, for example, there is a operation theater, okay? And somebody has a cancer or some bad thing growing in the body, correct? Then the surgeon or the specialist, he takes a knife and cuts the body and removes the bad things out of the body so that the body can grow properly. So is it considered violence?
No.
Yeah. So like that. So similarly, Krishna is the ultimate surgeon. He wants to eliminate the bad things going on which are burdening the earth. That's the reason Bhumi Devi originally goes with Brahma and prays to Vishnu, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Please, I'm being overburdened by irreligious rulers. Can you please help me? Mother Earth is not burdened with the number of children. As many children as possible, she can feed them, take care of them. But she's burdened, but the people are being atheistic and they are, troubling devotees and they are throwing God out and they're doing bad things. That's what troubles her because she is also devotee. Actually, she's wife of Parahadev, right? So that's when she asks. So that's the main purpose Krishna comes. What is the purpose Krishna comes? Who knows the verse? Paritranaya.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Yeah. See, like that, so that's the main reason. So what does it mean? Samvit, can you tell? Samvit Kabra, can you tell the meaning of this verse? Samvit, he raised the hand to tell the verse, and I think he. Okay, Narasimha Vadatu.
And that I'm asking question.
First, you tell the meaning of this. Do you know? Sadhunam
Yeah.
Paritranaya.
To uplift the
Right, yes?
If the devotees are righteous,
And to see, paritranaya sadhunam. Sadhunam paritranaya. Sadhunam means saintly people. Paritranaya to protect. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam. Dushkrutam means bad people. Vinashaya means to vanquish them. So that is the main mission of Krishna. And he says, yada yada, whenever irreligious things crop up, I will come again and again and to protect the religion. That's what he says. Okay, what is your question, Natsima?
that what you call, I forgot. I'll tell again.
Okay, okay. So that's what is Krishna. So Krishna did violence in order to uplift the dharma. Okay. Then so what are the unwanted weeds, unwanted plants or weeds are nothing but adharmic forces, which are Duryodhana and others. So that's how he orchestrated the full Kurukshetra war. He brought all the bad people at once in one place so that he could eliminate them. Actually, in this day and age also, same things happen. Correct? How they happen? There are natural calamities. Suddenly there will be a flight crash, or there will be a big flood or thunderstorm. There's so many ways the Prakriti, through material nature, everybody has to face their karmic reactions. Nobody can escape the karma, right? So that's how it happens actually. Krishna doesn't involve personally, but everybody's karma is put together, and everybody has to face their reaction. Nobody can escape. Only way to escape karma is to do bhakti. When we do bhakti, then that has the potency to eliminate all our sanchita karma, whatever is accumulated, that can go away, so that we can be peaceful. And just if you are very, very sincere, even prarabdha karma can be eliminated. Okay, so we don't have to suffer. We just have to go nicely, happily in devotional service. And if Krishna desires, we can go to the spiritual world. So that's a very, very potent process of bhakti, which starts with chanting of the holy name, Shravanam, Kirtanam. Vadatu, Narasimha, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vadatu.
श्रवणं कीर्तनं विष्णोस्मरणं भारसेवनम् अर्चनं वन्दनं दास्यं सख्यमात्मनिवेदनम् इदं सर्पिता विष्णु भक्तिश्चेन्नवलक्षणा क्रियेत भगवत्यथा तन्मन्ये चित्रमुत्तमम्.
The Prahlad Maharaj says in seventh canto, 9 types of devotional service: Shravanam, hearing; Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam; Archanam, Vandanam. Archanam means worship; Vandanam means paying obeisances; Dasya means service to Krishna; Sakya means making friendship; Dasyam Sakyam; Atma Nivedanam, completely surrendering to Krishna. So these are 9 ways we can express bhakti, starting with Shravanam. If you are at an initial stage, all we have to do is just hear about Krishna, and automatically Hrudyantasto hi abhadrani vidunoti suhrutsatam. Krishna says, I will cleanse the bad things from the devotee's heart. Shunvatam swakata Krishna punyashravana kirtana Hrudyantosto hi abhadrani vidunoti suhrutsatam. So Krishna himself becomes a vacuum cleaner and cleans all the dirty things from our heart. So just by seeing our sincere desire to hear Krishna Katha, that's it. No, if you're just sincere, then the process kicks in. Okay, Daita? Okay, anything else anybody has to share at this point? Otherwise, I'm going to talk about Narasimha. You have to say something?
Krishna then involve any time in the between.
Only for
Something
devotees he involves. Okay, but otherwise the karma only is taking place. Only when we sincerely approach Krishna, then Krishna directly involves. Okay. Okay,
when he
practical
comes in the
application. Yeah, he will come. When you attain prema, you can have darshan of Krishna also. Okay. You know the stages of bhakti, right? Ado Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. First, initially there's little faith. Then there is Sadhu Sangha. Faith means you feel, oh, I want to. Faith means it's a Shastra Artha Vishwasaha. Faith in the instructions of the Shastra. Shastras are telling Smartavya Satatam Vishnu vismartavya na jatuchit. Shastras are telling always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. And they will tell, Shastras are telling, you hear about Krishna, you sing about Krishna. So based on all these instructions, you have some faith. Oh, there is something good these people are telling. There's something good these people are doing. They are so happy. I also want to be like that. So you get little faith. Then you have sadhu sangha, association. Then in the association, you'll find out how to do bhakti, how to chant, how to hear everything. Sadhu sangha, then bhajana kriya. Then you start doing bhajana kriya. Then anartha nivriti. Then all the bad things go away from your heart. Then nishta, you'll become very fixed. Then you get ruchi, taste, asakti, intense attachment to Krishna. Then bhava, you start having now emotions with Krishna. So you start feeling, oh, Krishna, let's say if you have a deity, Daita, somebody was telling last time, you have deity, oh, deity Krishna didn't eat today. Oh no, I have to make something like that. Okay. Then bhava and prema. Then the prema is the intensification of bhava only. Then continuously you will feel emotions for Krishna and you see Krishna everywhere. At prema stage, Krishna personally um, can give darshan to you. Actually, it's given. Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says. But when one has to go through all this cleansing process and become qualified to have Krishna's darshan. Okay, but until that time, we are getting instructions through Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. From Bhagavad-gītā, we are getting instruction. We already discussed that, right? It's a manual of life. And when we meet sadhus, they try to tell about Krishna Katha, or they tell, in this situation, what should I do? They'll give guidance based on their experience, everything. So, and we get guidance from Krishna's devotees and Krishna's scriptures until that time. And eventually, when we develop love, we can see Krishna and interact with him directly. Okay, so the practical application is Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatara Nama Haite Hayat Sarva Jagat Nistara. So Krishna directly came in Dwapara Yuga, but now is Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, where is the incarnation? There are many incarnations. First is Bhagavatam itself is incarnated with dharma in it. That's one verse given in Bhagavatam. And the next one is our Chana avatar, which is nothing but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Avatara, who is giving the holy names and Sankirtana movement. And the Nama itself is Avatara. Holy name of Krishna is because Krishna and Krishna's name are non-different. Okay. What is the verse? Can anybody remember this verse? Nama Chintamani Krishna. Anybody memorized can say this verse? Deepak. Okay, nobody knows. Okay. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Abhinnatvam Nama Namino. See, Abhinnatvam means there is no difference between Nama and Namino. Nama means a name, Namino means a person who's indicated by the name. So when we say Krishna, that is Krishna only. See, Prabhupada gives this example. Let's say you're thirsty and you keep telling Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. If you tell 100 times, would it quench your thirst of drinking Coca-Cola? No, correct? But in the case of Krishna's name, Krishna and Krishna's name are not different. So, but we don't realize that yet because we need to cleanse our heart to realize that's a gradual process. That's the reason we don't have taste for the holy name, because we think, what is this? Again, I'm chanting, I don't have any taste. But we do it because mother told us, we do it because acharyas told us. That's why we do, because it's like a medicine, aushadhi. It's like a medicine, it's taking effect, but we don't have taste. But the same medicine, when we are pure, it acts like so nectarian. The acharyas have given example of a jaundice person. A person who has jaundice, right? What does he do? He sees everything as yellow. Okay. And first of all, main symptom is he doesn't, any sweet thing when he eats, he finds it very, very bitter. Like even sugarcane juice, if you give him, he finds it very bitter and he cannot even eat. So that is a symptom of his disease. But what is the cure for the jaundice patient? The cure is he has to take that sweet only. And as he gradually takes the sweet, his disease goes away. Then eventually, when he feels that, wow, this is so sweet, then we understand that actually his disease completely went away. So similarly, holy name, when we chant, we don't have taste, right? But that is the only medicine for our contamination because of the material impurities we have in our heart. We don't have taste. We don't have attraction for Krishna, but we have attraction to, phones or social media, or, so many ways we are engaging our mind and senses in things which are different from Krishna, which are not serving the purpose of devotional service, because we have taste over there. But slowly we have to develop a higher taste. Param društva nivartante, Krishna told in Bhagavad-gītā. So when you have the higher taste, then the lower taste goes away. Prabhupada gives this example: a child wants to eat mud. Then what does a mother do to prevent the child? Narsimha Marathi, can you tell? To protect the child from.
Stops him from eating mud because it will not be good for him.
But he is very naughty child like all of you. So what he does? So he's a naughty child like all of you. He says, no, 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 I will eat, I will eat. Then what should the mother do? Marathi vadatu.
She should time.
Time is one thing. But there is any better way he can do? Wait, 1 minute. Any easy way she can do? Very nice way, affectionate way she can do?
Scold.
No.
Give
Hey,
some.
I discussed this example so many times.
Give food.
Give a better thing, right? See, make a laddu, bundi laddu, and give. The child will like to eat bundi laddu. Then he says, oh, what is this? There is no taste in the mud. The bundi laddu is much tasty. So he stops eating mud automatically. Automatically, yes or no? Yes. So like that. So like that, when slowly we cultivate a higher taste of devotional service, and oh, I love chanting kirtan, attending kirtan. I love hearing about Krishna. When you get the taste, then automatically the lower taste will go away. So nothing to like say like, okay, I'll stop all this. I stop all. Bhakti is about cultivating positive things. Once you add Krishna to your life, then slowly, slowly bad things will go away. So don't need to worry about it. Okay. So how does the holy name? So this is the translation for this. Somebody can read this. Ovi, if you are here, can you read this? Okay, she's gone, I think. Daita, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, can you read this?
In this age of Kali, the holy name of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Simply by chanting the holy name, one associates with the Lord directly. Anyone who does this is certainly delivered.
Okay, so it's incarnation of Lord Krishna directly. So, see, Krishna killed the people, like adharmic people, he killed them. But if it's the incarnation of Krishna, how is the holy name establishing the religion in this Kali Yuga? See, it also has to do, incarnation means it has to do paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha drushkrutam. So how is the holy name doing that? Can anybody think and tell? How is the holy name establishing dharma? How is the holy name removing the adharmic people?
By cleansing
Deepak?
the people in the mind.
So the actual enemies in Kali Yuga are in the heart. Lust, anger, greed, everything are in the heart. So as I mentioned, by chanting the holy name, by following the bhakti, the anartha nivritti happens, so bad things goes away. So everybody starts becoming sadhu. And also Prabhupada says 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. So by following all that, automatically people are slowly coming to dharma. Correct? That's one way. Okay, what else? Any other thoughts? Yes, that's the main thing, right? So by making people, cleansing the heart and making people good people, holy name is helping the establishing the religion. Can you imagine, remember some pastime from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela, where he demonstrated this?
Cheto Darpana Marjanam.
Yeah, but example, Chaitanya Darpana Marjanam is good, that's cleansing the heart. Example of people who are very, very bad, okay, very bad. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave mercy and delivered them. Very famous people.
Ori Braceleta.
Regai Mada.
Jagai mother. See, Jagai mother is so drunkards, right? So bad. They were doing, there is no sin which they didn't commit. That's how bad they are. But what happens? This holy name was so powerful, actually. And Madai, he hit, who is this? Haridas Thakur, right? Or Nityananda Prabhu on the head. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so angry and he said, "Oh, Sudarshana, Chakra, come, Chakra." But then what did Nityananda Prabhu say? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are a, peaceful avatar. You cannot bring Sudarshan Chakra here. Everybody is like that. Who will you kill? Everybody in Kali Yuga is like that. So you give your mercy like that. Then they say, okay, if they pay obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu, if they forgive, then I will also forgive. Then he gives them, I think maybe he embraces, I think, and gives them the mercy, and they start becoming Vaishnavas, and they so quickly they got pure love for Krishna that the Ghat, they now are paying obeisances for the people who are coming for bath. The hundreds of obeisances they're paying, but still people are thinking they're gundas and they're throwing stones at them, but they're tolerating like sadhus. Can you imagine how powerful is the Sankirtan movement? How powerful is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the means, the perfect means for the deliverance in this age of Kali. Who will do austerities? Who is capable to do meditation? Who is capable to do deity worship? Everybody is Shudra, and everybody is so disturbed. Manda Sumanda Matayo, Manda Bhagya Upadritaha. That is a symptom of Kali Yuga, and the age is less. What will happen to all of us? We just have to die and take birth. But what is the advantage of Kali Yuga? Deepak also mentioned in yesterday's class, right? What is that verse, Deepak? It says that one good fortune in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, like lot of bad things. Kaler dosha nidhe rajan asti eko mahan guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param rajet. So just by doing Hare Krishna Kirtan, which is so easy and simple and happily done, right? Susukam kartum avyayam. Do anybody cry during Kirtans? Of course, we may cry for Krishna. That's different. But do you feel like, I don't want to do Kirtan? Kirtan is so easy actually. Chanting is difficult. I can understand. For me also, it's difficult because we have to sit and we have to bring our mind. There is no taste. Alone, we have to struggle. But let's say there is a Kirtan. 10 people are doing, one person is singing, other people are doing. It's so much fun actually. No, everybody likes Kirtan. Okay. So everybody can be delivered. So all we have to do is, all of you, everybody, you are very, very young and you are attracted to this process. Please chant sincerely. Whatever rounds you have, you are committing to Krishna. Do that nicely, sincerely. Don't do multitasking. Oh, one hand phone, checking cricket match score, other hand chanting. No, don't do like that. It's a relationship with Krishna. Whatever rounds you have set aside, do it sincerely, nicely. Then you will see results in your life. Okay. Then gradually you can improve as your work and other things fold up in your life. You can take up Krishna consciousness seriously. Other important point about sincerity is avyartha kalatvam. Avyartha means waste. Avyartha means not waste. Kalatvam means time. So don't even waste one single moment. This human life is very, very precious. Okay. None of the other lives have the buddhi to make devotional progress, right? Do you think, cow or a dog or anybody can take up devotional service? Monkey, anybody can take up devotional service? No. So there are 8,400,000 species of life, and it's evolution process. Everybody has to go through everything, and finally we got this human life. This is a very, very special life, and in this we have gotten the good intelligence, and somehow we have association of devotees. So we should take it very seriously and do it step by step, gradually at our level, nicely. So all we have to do is do not waste 1 minute. Always you should have a goal. Okay, what I want to become. Okay, I want to become engineer or I want to become doctor, right? So that 1 minute doesn't mean you have to always do Krishna conscious only. You read a book related to your goals, or you read an article, or you write something, or you practice something you do which will help you. Don't keep spending time on social media, Facebook, this thing, that thing. Just waste of time. Nothing happens there. Of course, some devotees are making it Krishna conscious. Okay, if you're in their channels and you're following them, okay, that's fine. But just watch out. If 1 minute also, if you go somewhere, Maya is so strong. you don't even know, 1 hour goes away. That, then you think, oh, what did I do? You don't know what you did. Okay. So be conscious and be sincere and, do properly every minute. Try to utilize in positive things. Okay. That way, basically, the main thing is, see, if you save yourself and if you become strong and fixed up, pure in Krishna Bhakti, later you can help others. People are suffering. Many people, they don't know what to do. They're suffering because of that. They take to intoxication. They commit suicides. They don't have an alternative. They don't even know that there is a higher purpose in life. See, recently I heard the news. There was a 19-year-old boy. He wrote a IIT exam. Maybe all of you heard, right? He wrote IIT exam and he got 99.99% marks. Okay. And you know what happened to him? So the parents, he got a IIT seat in IIT for becoming a doctor, and the parents were trying to take him to the to the university that day. Just before he's about to go, he committed suicide, and he wrote a letter saying, "I never wanted to become a doctor. I don't want to become a doctor," and he committed suicide. Can you imagine how? So people, they don't, first of all, there's so much pressure from the parents. Okay, you have to become doctor, you have to become engineer. See, that boy would have told so many times, I don't want to become engineer or doctor, or he wouldn't have told because maybe parents are pushing so much, they don't allow kid to speak also. And out of frustration, so intelligent boy, he studied and wrote just to please their parents. And now he's so much, he doesn't want to become doctor, that see what he wasted his life. Suppose if some of us somehow, maybe told him about the higher purpose of life, maybe he wouldn't have done that. He would have had sadhu sangha and, he can have a way to talk to his parents, do something, right? So many people are suffering. They don't know what to do. So it's our mission to first fix ourselves. Like they say, right? Oxygen mask, when the oxygen is less. So first we have to put our mask and we have to help others. So we have to do very serious, we have the responsibility. We are not we cannot afford to waste our life, because we should not only save ourselves, and we have to save as many people as possible, as much as possible. Wherever we go, in college, school, wherever we go, we wear tilak and go. And if somebody asks, tell them about Krishna, and be a good example. Be a happy kid. Be number one in your studies. Doesn't mean you're chanting Hare Krishna means, oh, I don't care about studies. No, be a good example. Be number one. See, when I did my MA, recently I did my MA, 2 years. I was so focused in my classes. And of course, I had to study Nyaya, all these things which are not directly related to Krishna consciousness, but this will help me in Krishna consciousness. But I knew this is my service, I have to do nicely. And I scored number one in my MA. And because of that, all my friends are very inspired, because every day I go to my classes putting my tilak, and they see that I ask nice questions, I answer questions, I do my presentations nicely. So everybody, just by my sincerity, they're very inspired. Like, oh, wow, very nice. So that gives like, oh, ISKCON devotees are not like a persons who are like, weird people, just chant on the road, but they don't know anything, good things, they don't know what to do, good things. They also know, oh, they also are good people, they're sincere, they're committed to their tasks, and they deliver nicely. That's the example we can set for them. So they have a good impression about Hare Krishna, our movement. So later, when they're in trouble, they will come to us. They know that we are so equipoised, we are not disturbed by bad things, and then they'll know that, oh, such a person was there. Oh, when I'm in trouble now, my son died or something happened in my family, I don't know how to handle. They will, first thing they will do is they will call us. Okay, immediately we may not know that there is any benefit we are giving them, but it's creating an impression. It's showing them a different way of life. So like that, so many people have to do to save this world. That's our missionary movement, right? Srila Prabhupada at that elderly age, why he could have, he is in Vrindavan, he could have left his body there, right? He's a Paramahamsa Vaishnava. He took this at elderly age, he suffering 2 heart attacks, he came to the West, to give this Hare Krishna mantra to the whole world, right? And he saved so many Westerners, and those Maharajas have spread this movement. Now all these Indians have taken up all our this thing. So we should take it seriously and practice in our lives nicely. Don't waste even 1 minute. Do nicely, positively. So eventually Krishna will make us as instruments to help others. So we should have that goal in mind. My life is not meant for me. My life is meant to serve the mission. No. So I have a higher purpose. So I cannot afford to waste time like others are doing. Okay. So like that we should think. Okay. Yeah, I think, okay, that's good. So we are at 8 o'clock. Now we will next session. So we discussed some points about first verse and some practical application of how holy name is the avatara and how holy name is establishing the religion and how by chanting holy name we can protect ourselves and help others. So in the next series we will gradually cover. Maybe we'll not go through every verse like this. Very significant verses we'll talk, and mostly we'll go through the overview. So first, I want to give you the overview of whole Bhagavad-gītā, because all of you will become teenagers, will go to college, then you may not be having time to listen to classes. So first, I'll give initially overview for maybe 6 months or 8 months. Then later, if you want to go verse by verse deeply, we can go based on how the audience reacts. So that's what we'll discuss next class. So any questions or comments so far, right at this point? Anybody has any reflections? Daita, Ovi, Samvit? Okay. Daita, you want to say something?
No, Mataji.
Okay. You're a sincere devotee, I know. You're following everything nicely. Okay. So what else? Ovi, Deepak, Satvik. Okay. So then we'll go to the, because I can practically see, right? My boys are becoming teenagers. So I can deal with this, friction of, the temptations outside, and still somehow I have to keep them focused. Every time I have to give this lecture in the house so many times, so that's why I'm sharing this to others also. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some brief announcements. So we'll have next 2 sessions, but what we'll do is, because Kartik month is coming, so we will discuss Damodar Ashtakam. I thought, there are many lectures about Damodar Leela, but I thought I will discuss on Damodar Ashtakam, each verse, what it means, and also we will try to sing in the class. So that way you can prepare your mind for receiving Damodar in the Kartik month. That's the next 2 sessions. We'll discuss Damodar Ashtakam, okay? And we'll meditate on Damodar. And then we will be traveling to Kartik Parikrama. So we will take a break of the classes till November 5th, okay? So because I would really want to focus on the parikrama so that I can recharge myself and I can serve better later. So it's difficult to manage classes and everything. So I will take a break, and all of you can also have a Kartik absorption during that time. Okay. And then we'll resume again on November 9th. Anyway, I'll let you know in the group. So that's the thing I wanted to share. Okay. So that's good. Ovi, yeah, Vadatu?
So, Mataji, so we're gonna stop right now and not do it till November 5th, or we're gonna
No, next 2 sessions I will discuss in the same Sunday. We will discuss Damodar Ashtakam. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but then after that, maybe 1-2 weeks we have a break. Then after that we'll resume on November 9th. I will let you know in the group. Okay, so your mother will know.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, don't worry. So we'll discuss Damodar Ashtakam. So next class, if you can read the verses and practice how to sing it again, then next class when we can sing together. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now we can end here. Any questions or comments I asked, nobody answered. I'm assuming nothing to share. So then, Ovi, Vadatu?
So are you gonna share the Damodar things on the group?
Okay. Yeah. So you would like to follow the English, correct, Ovi? The
Yeah.
Sanskrit is okay. So I will share both the Sanskrit as well as the English version of the
Okay.
PDF. So then people can practice that and for next class. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So then now let's go to we'll end with Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.